Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David,
And I'm Zach.
and today we are going to review, honestly, one that I've been really excited to review because this is like fire in a bottle. And I've been anxiously awaiting this Jack Daniel's Coy Hill bottle.
We're literally in a hazmat situation.
We might be.
Corny but funny. Come on. Go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and say this now. Go ahead and put it down in the comments below. Yeah, it was corny. Come on. It was good. And also, hit the like and hit the
like
button,
all that stuff.
while we're there.
All right, while he's talking, I'm going to pour because he didn't let me pour the last time. So
That's true. So this is Jack Daniel's Coy Hill. This is their special release this year. And the whole basic theme about this is all these barrels were on top of the Coy Hill brick house. And they were all, I think what they say, the crow's nest or whatever it was?
Buzzard Roost.
Buzzard Roost, whatever it is. And it was basically all the top floor, all these barrels. I think they had about 200 barrels up there, aged them for about 9 years. And the proofs range between 137.4 and 148.3 proof that they're releasing.
Now this one just comes in slightly below that at 140.6.
Yeah, just slightly below.
Just slightly.
What's crazy is, as I was doing research on this bottle, what little research we do on these bottles anymore.
Yeah.
I think I read somewhere where it was 20 or 25 barrels where they had 160 proof for the barrels, and the master distiller is just kind of like, I don't really know what to do.
We're currently in negotiations about trying to get a barrel pick for that.
So Jack Daniels, let's just have this conversation right now.
Hey, listen, I'll never say that I hate Tennessee again.
I can't go that far, but you know how much we love Jack Daniels.
That's right.
We brag about this.
The only good thing that come out of Tennessee.
Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
And literally, even though I think I was the one that picked Jim Beam, you picked Jack Daniels on our battle. But we regret or digress from it. We'd take a barrel. We'd take two. I guarantee we can do picks for some of the local clubs for our channel. Probably do really well. So but anyways, yeah. So we talked about this also earlier this year about the bottles we were excited for and hunting for. Ta-da.
Ta-da!
I know.
This is definitely one of them.
Ooh.
And have no clue really what to expect. I feel like right off the bat there's a nuttiness to it. I mean,
you know what's crazy though? Like, like whenever you're breathing it, or nosing it, like it's hot.
Yeah.
That's very approachable.
Yeah.
I literally said that line earlier and he started laughing, so I had to say it again.
It's hot but approachable.
But it doesn't. I'll say this:
like
I have a lot lower proof whiskey over there or bourbon that does not nose as well as this.
Yeah,
like it literally comes off. You would think it would start burning hairs in your nose, and it's just not. Like that's what's crazy about it.
Yeah, it's not like that at all, for sure. I think that's a good way to put it. It's approachable.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't get a ton of like nuttiness out of it.
That's the thing that
I get a lot. I get a lot of cherry cola. That's what I'm getting. Maybe like a cherry cola and some vanilla. Man, this is honestly fantastic.
I do get the vanilla for sure.
This is fantastic.
All right, here we go. Down the gullet.
Oh, wow. That does not drink like 140 proof.
Not
at all.
No.
It's
kind of got a sweetness to it, and I'm,
Also, before I go into the palate, has a beautiful color to it. Like, it's hard to tell, I know, in the video.
It is
probably
deep.
But it's deep and dark.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
And dark, for sure.
So you get a lot more cherry on the palate. I'm still getting some cherry cola notes.
Yeah.
But there's also some chocolate in there, just a smidge of chocolate. And a little bit of corn. A little bit of a corn note in there. I was almost going to say coffee, and I don't think coffee. There is a nice little dessert taste in there, though.
It really is.
It's not chocolate anymore. It's some kind of dessert. It's something sweet.
Yeah.
And now on that finish, it's like a red velvet cake. Man, this thing is delicious.
Yeah, it's
Like, this thing is awesome. Jack Daniels, y'all crushed it again. This is seriously fantastic.
again.
Yeah. I mean, this is
It's got that cinnamon on the back end of it too. That
not getting a whole lot of
oh,
cinnamon from
I
it.
get it right, right at the end of the drink. On that finish, I taste the cinnamon right at the front end of that finish.
You know, a note I want to say here. You know how we talked about in the Smoke Wagon video how that was like a fruit bomb.
Yeah,
Felt like a fruit bomb. This feels like a dessert bomb. Just a lot of sweetness, a lot of different sweet
because
profiles
it's
coming
kind of
out.
creamy and just
Yeah, there's like a little bit of a caramel taste to it, some chocolate.
There's a lot.
taste
There's
to
a
it.
lot in this. It's complex for.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, which I love.
There's a lot going on other than the proof.
I don't even think the proof is really like I'm not saying this sound cool or like I can drink hot proof because it's like whatever. The proof isn't. I don't want to say it's not noticeable because you notice it.
You definitely notice it,
but it's not. It's definitely not overwhelming. Like I have Elijah Craig picks back there and Stag Juniors out there that Weller Foolproof over there. Like those things you will feel more of.
This one's going to stay. Like this will stay with you a while. Strictly because of the proof, it's going to stay with you a while.
Yeah. It's also coating the back of the palate really well for me.
Yes. Yeah. I agree with that.
Man, that's fantastic. All right. So
I'm telling you, man, that nuttiness in there,
this is crazy right now. We're totally getting like separate things here on the profile, which I love. I love when we're this kind of different on stuff.
I like that, man. That's good.
It is really good. Now let's talk about this. Let's talk about the going rate for this on the secondary. So right now, if this is over like 140 proof, it's somewhere over 500. I think I saw like 147 proof. Somebody asking like 654, which is steep.
Yeah, steep. What is this
I
MSRP?
think it's like $70, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't look. We'll put it up there on the screen. You all will see.
Yeah.
But yeah, and by the way, this didn't come out in our area. I had to trade for it. Yeah. So that's how, being totally upfront and honest with you guys, that's how I had to get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just, I don't know if I would go that far with it, but because this and this rye up here, they're so great, but they're so different.
Yeah.
On so many levels. Like I'm trying to debate right now in my head which one I like more. And this is a fresh crack. So I'm really interested to see what happens once you drink a little bit more out of it. But man, it's so good. Jack Daniels they just know how to crush it.
Yeah, they are doing really, really well. Especially with their limited releases and stuff. Like, it's
for sure.
Good stuff.
So what's the most you pay for that bottle? If I can ask you.
Having sampled it now.
Because they are technically, they're all going to be a little different because of the proofs.
Yeah. Having sampled it now, I would say probably 140 to 150. I'd be willing to pay for it.
I think I'd be a little higher. I think I'd be in like the mid upper twos, probably. But it's interesting. Like it's man, I don't know. Like it's just so good.
Yeah, I mean, I would trade a couple bottles of that value,
for sure.
Like to equal that value. I would probably trade a couple bottles to do
that. Yeah, for sure.
But if I was just taking cash out of my pocket,
yeah, it's always a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story.
It's always a different story. I think I think that would be a good thing. This is obviously for me. If you can obviously find it retail, buy it.
Yeah.
If you can trade into it, I think this is a great bottle to trade into. I wouldn't be going out and spending full price on it on the secondary like what people are asking for. Yeah. Have not seen this at any bars locally around here.
But if you found it at a bar, you should try it because you might be unsure about the heat of it. And we're at the one that's probably middle of the ground of what the proofs are for these, and so
actually no, we're more towards the low end.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I don't know how many
200 barrels.
200 barrels. So
yeah. So, but anyways, this would definitely be. I would definitely try it at a bar if you could find it. you can buy it. If you're a huge Jack Daniels fan, this is really good. So I would definitely look into
just buy it.
Yeah, if you're a splurge on a bottle this year for yourself for Christmas or whatever, this would be one of the bottles.
Or it is Christmas gift time. Just take a picture of this and send this to all your family and your loved ones and say, if you find this for me, please buy it.
Send it to Dave.
Wrap it up and,
Dave
send
gets
it
all
my
the
way.
cool stuff.
Hey, listen.
I'm not salty about anything.
No.
Just everything. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's it.
Yeah.
So
I would say, enjoy it if you find it, for sure.
Yeah.
So till next time, we'll see you.
See ya.